Hey, welcome back to my channel. I am Dee and I am back on the road. I'm on my Texas trek part 2 and I am at Mineral Wells State Park and I'm about to go for a hike. So if you haven't been following my journey thus far, I built out this van with me and my mom in less than a month, like a couple days shy of a month, and I've been on the road. I came back for holidays and then the snow and the ice over, and then I finally got a few more repairs done, which I'm so grateful for, and now I'm back on the road again. So my first stop is Mineral Wells and I am about to go on a lovely hike. Let's check it out. So this is where I'm currently just kind of parked out, camped out at. I didn't set out anything because I'm going to go for a hike, and when I get back I'm going to spend the rest of the day here, and then tomorrow I'll be hitting the road again. But I'm excited for this hike because I'm not only just going for a hike today, it's kind of launching me into this one full month of a full body transformation, which I am posting daily on my TikTok, so follow there for that transformation. It's the body TTT transformation, trim, tighten, and tone. All the details will be on TikTok, so go ahead and hop over there and check that out. But I'm excited for this new journey because all of the issues that I was having with the van is now solved, and I'm very excited to kind of be on the road with ease and peace of mind that I am good to go and I don't have to stay you know, close to where my mechanic is. You know, I can go as far as I want to go. My van is good. I'm keeping the oil changed, doing all my due diligence to keep her as in Miss. This is my van Miss, if y'all don't know already, in good shape, in good working condition. And we're going to be heading west, so just look forward to me just having bigger adventures than part 2. We're going to finish in Texas, my Texas trek part 2, and then we're going to continue on going west to try to capture as much of the warm weather as possible before we have to get back to work. And I'm excited for that, and I'll let you know when I know more about that. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I am an actor. I have a role on the show called Landman, which is on Paramount Plus. I play Margaret, the nurse, the head nurse at the nursing home. So go ahead and check out season 1 if you haven't already. Season 1 and season 2 are currently streaming, so go ahead and check it out, and let's go ahead and get on this hike and get this transformation going, get this trek 2 in motion, and just the rest of our van life journey. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so I just came from the shop, and you know I had to go get me a sticker. So I got this cute little Lake Mineral Wells sticker for my journal, my travel journal. But the trail that I'm looking for, the longer trail, is a drive. So I have to drive over to get to that trail. So I will come back later and just kind of maybe hang out here, maybe for sunset. I think that'll be a nice sunset. But I want to get the hike in first, so let's go ahead and get going on that trail. And by the way, so smooth now. Before it was giving me so much chaos before, but now it's all good. Okay, so I've got to drive across the dam to get to where where I'm going. So we're gonna go down here and across there. Okay, so I just realized I ate earlier after my morning exercise, which was around 8 o'clock, 8 or 8:30 maybe, and I need to eat. And so I had tried these, well, I bought these baby bananas because I had never tried them before. So I'm gonna have one of these with the yogurt. So I'm just gonna get in my fridge, get myself a yogurt. And I bought some Saratoga sparkling mineral water, or is it just sparkling water that I wanted to try? It's been good so far. Now I gotta find a yogurt. Girl got liquids though. I think I'll go with that. Yeah. And what else do I want to put in here? So while I'm fixing my snack, I just wanted to chat a little bit about the power to change your life and your lifestyle. Hold on, y'all, this is so good. It never fails. Every time I eat one of these, licking the lid is like the best part. Trash bag there. So changing your life and changing your lifestyle, and I'm just thinking back to like when I used to be so like stressed out and just so unsure of like what was going on in my life, until I started studying and self-developing and understanding the power, I don't know if I can open this banana, the power of your subconscious mind. And maybe I should try it this way. And ooh, it looks weird. Okay, so let's pause on the chat. I'm trying this baby banana. I don't know if it's even ripe enough, but I'm gonna taste it. It's got that hard stem in the middle, but tastes like banana. It's really, I don't know. Okay, I'll just put that in there. Anywho, until I start doing my self-development, that's when I start realizing how much I can change things. And that then led me to understanding why I didn't make the choice to start van life when I had a lump sum of money. And at that time I ended up getting another apartment and put all that money into another apartment for another 4.5 years or 4 years or so, maybe 4 years. When I was 4 years I was in that apartment back in LA in Burbank. And I realized about maybe some months ago, but I start pondering on it again today. And so I wasn't making the choice, even though I had thought about van life and kind of living on the road and just kind of having that freedom. I wasn't who I needed to be to make that decision to do that then. So that's why my situation when I was living out of my car, because it wasn't what I chose, even though my subconscious was like forcing me to my path of true authenticity, I wasn't there yet. My conscious hadn't caught up with my subconscious. My subconscious knew. My subconscious was literally pushing me towards it because I couldn't afford to have a place of my own. And so I was living out of my car, out of my Nissan Juke for like a year and a couple months, about 14 months. And because at that time, even though it wasn't a horrible experience, I wasn't who I needed to be to make the choice consciously to say I want to live this lifestyle. Because even then I was thinking about the box truck and building it out, but I had my Nissan Juke. And even when I got that lump sum of money from my work from a national commercial, I went ahead and got the apartment because I wasn't who I needed to be. I hadn't gotten on that path of true authenticity because I was too busy still trying to live the image, and I need a place, I need to have this and that and etc. But I truly didn't need that because I wasn't living in my true authentic self. So I realized that, and I was like, oh, that's why I didn't make that choice. Because I kept, you know how you think like, oh my gosh, why didn't I do that sooner, or why didn't I know that sooner, or etc. That's where I kept bumping up against, and I was like, why was that? And then I finally figured it out. It's because I hadn't become who I needed to be to make that decision. I wasn't the woman who was walking that full true path of authenticity to say, hey, this is what I'm going to do because this is what I want to do. I was still forcing a lifestyle that wasn't paved out for me, that wasn't a reflection of who I truly was. My true self is freedom. I love being outside. I love being in nature. I love and always was desiring to travel and see so much of the world as much as I can, right? And I was still holding on to some sort of an image and thinking that if I left or if I moved that I would miss out on opportunities. When full circle comes back around, I got out of the apartment. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to go home and visit for a while, maybe a couple months. So I went ahead and drove back. And as I was driving back, I realized I don't think I'm going back. So at that time, I moved. And even after that, when I came back, I got a job, y'all. I got a job because I needed to, you know, get my feet on the ground again. And I got the job back here in, you know, in Texas, back in my hometown is Texas. So I got the job. Once I could afford my own place, guess what I did? I got my own place, because even though I was literally researching and pricing like RVs, and I was still on that mindset, but I still hadn't quite yet become the woman who would make that full-on decision to say, hey, this is what I'm gonna do because this is what I want to do, right? So I got a rental house, a little duplex rental house, for a whole year. And during that whole year, I was still working that 9-to-5 job, working from home. And every day, my creative energy was just being drained. I was going into, my mental health was just kind of dwindling down. And I just felt like at a standstill. And I was like, what is going on? And then I started looking at bus build outs and all these things. And I'm like, this is my lifestyle. This is who I am. That's where I need to be. I need to be out there on that open road, traveling, going as I please, and just like nourishing my spirit in nature, because that's what I need. And so the power to change your life, it does come with some time and some self-development. So I wanted to share a bit of that story so that you can understand that what you want, and sometimes you may feel like something's missing in your life and you're not quite sure what it is, like something's not clicking. I feel like I have this, but I still feel like something's missing. I'm not truly happy. And that's because a lot of times we are drowned out from our true selves because we're constantly being told who we need to be, what we need to do, what type of lifestyle, what type of career. We're always told these things. You need to be a doctor and a lawyer and this and that to be successful. And that's not everyone's path. You know, when they you have baby showers and it's like, oh, what's the baby gonna be? And it's like everyone's always choosing for you. And we need to get back to our true selves where we can say, let me choose for myself. And we know that we're authentically choosing for ourselves, whatever that may be. The favorite color that you like, favorite food that you like, just know that you're choosing it for yourself and no one else is choosing it for you. And hopefully that is helpful to someone that may be at a place where they are not sure what's going on in their life and they're just like trying to figure things out. Just sit with yourself. A lot of times we are so afraid to be alone in solitude, and we need that to find out who we truly are in our spirit, in our soul, our purpose, our passions. Get by yourself. Get in nature. Even if you don't love nature, just go somewhere and be by yourself to where you can sit with your thoughts. We're so afraid of our thoughts because we're so afraid that we are not being honest with ourselves. And I think that's the biggest thing that people are pushing against, being alone or by themselves, even if it's for a full 24 hours, 2 days, however long that you can be by yourself. Do that. Because we are so afraid of who we are because we're not who society says we should be. And we fear that. And I'm telling you right now, don't fear that. Go towards that, because that is your freedom. That is your true happiness to its core. And that is where you're going to find your higher self. That is where you're going to find your love for yourself. Because you should love yourself more than anything in this entire world, because you are your world. And you should love yourself enough to say, hey, let me go find out who I am and spend some time alone and create some change that's going to eventually lead me on my true path of authenticity and true happiness as well. So I'm going to finish my little snack here and go ahead and get on this hike, because it's about 1 o'clock now. And I want to get this hike done because there is another hike that I would like to do, like a waterfront hike. And I want to do that and then chill before it gets dark, because you know it gets dark around, I don't know, 5:45ish, a little before 6. So I want to do that. Anywho, I'm going to finish my snack and I'm going to get on this hike. And now check back in during the hike and we'll go from there. Alright, so as you can see, the trail is not too, you know, special, but the game of the day is getting steps in. So I came from that way, which kind of veered off, and now I'm going to, I don't know, this is a green and this is red, so I think that marks like the trails. So let's see which one we are. I'm here on Cross Timbers and we are at Lake Mineral Wells. We are going here. I started here and I came and I just left here, so now I'm here. And I think I want to go, I think this goes around and comes back to the parking. And I think that's kind of what I want to do. So, green or purple. Well, that's orange, isn't it? Yeah. So, I am thinking, oh, this is the orange. The orange goes there. Okay. Okay, I think I'm going to go the green route so I can come back around and get back to my vehicle. And that should get me some decent amount of steps. So I just learned when I was talking to the group of the old couples that I just got through chatting with. They said that it is on the other side, I believe, other side of Primitive. So going all the way here is where I'm gonna find where I can go into like the rocks down into the cave area. And that's what I'm looking for as far as like the adventurous part. But right now I'm just trying to get my steps in and then get back to the van so I can make it to the other trail and really explore that area. You know, but anyhow, I'm just gonna get the steps in because we are on our 1 month body transformation. So we're trimming down, we're tightening, we're toning. So we're building muscle, we're releasing body fat, and we're just moving, keeping movement in every single day, and this is day one of that transformation. So let's finish this trail and make it back to the van, and probably stop along the way and have a snack when we get back. But it feels good. It's windy, like cool windy. So I have this kind of buttoned up right now. It's getting a little bit warm, so I may unbutton a couple of these. But yeah, it's just flat land. Like, this is what we're working with. Nothing special. We're just getting in our steps. All right, so I've made it back to where I was originally when I first started. Because I didn't see the stairway, which the lady told me it was further down, so I just have to kind of go down, and there's like a stairwell that takes you down off in there. So that's where I'm trying to go, down off in there to explore. And so we're about to go find our way. So I did a little bit of a trail to get my steps in, which I'm at about a little over 8,000. So we're going to continue on and go explore the, I don't know what you call these, caverns, cracks, crevices. So yeah, so I'll see you guys when I get down there, and we will explore this together. Okay, so I think when I was here earlier, I think I'm supposed to come around here and go not through there, but up through here. And then, so those are the steps. Ah, we found it. So now, I'm gonna make my way down there. Cool. All right, let's go. Hello.
Hello. We'll just hang out right here till you get down here.
Thank you. I missed this earlier. I had to come back.
Great place to take pictures.
Oh, yeah. You're not in there. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's cool. This is really cool. Look at this, guys. I don't know which way to go. It's so cool. So I was up there earlier. So cool. Go through here. I don't know if my backpack will fit. Let's see. I have to squat. Do a little squat. Get down tonight. Oh, there we go. I made it. I made it. Oh, this is so awesome, y'all. Look at this. All right, let's go explore. Oh, you know we're going in there. You know I love me a good cave. You know I love me a good cave. Let's go. It looks so awesome. And it goes out to the other side. Oh my God. Okay, let's go. Should have brought myself a picnic. It just comes back out where I just left, which is super cool. Oh, it's so dark. Let's go this way. There we go. Reverse, reverse. Who said crack kills? Crack is life. Do I want to go this way or do I want to go back through there and go around? I'm gonna go down to the water. Ooh, there's another one, but I can't climb through there. So I'm gonna go back through the crack because crack is giving me life right now. Alright, so we're leaving the cave and we're going down to the water. That's so awesome, y'all. Look at the rock formation, it's so beautiful. Alright, I'm gonna trail down that way to the water. So let's go. See, should I, or it takes me this way. It's taking me parallel, but I'm gonna go down. So it goes further that way, but we're gonna go down to the water. There's some shimmery rocks here. Very pretty. That's like gold. Oh, it's so golden and pretty. I'm gonna make a wish. All right. Almost there, darling. Swear to take me to the waters, take me to the sea. Oh, I'm gonna have a nice little sit on this rock here. And this is our view. Oh, spectacular. Give me 14 of them right now. Imagine the sun setting. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. And look at all the gold on the rock. I don't know exactly if that's mold, but it's shimmery and gold and really pretty. I brought my book for some reading time. What better place to read on this whole little rock. But what indeed is the universe, if it be not the all, not yet created by the all, having separated itself into fragments? What else can it be? Of what else can it be made of? Centenary edition, so it's not the full Kabbalion, which I need to get, which I mistakenly bought this thinking that it was, but it's an interesting perspective on the Kabbalion. So once I get to it, it'll kind of have a little bit, I'll have a little bit more clarity of, you know, the philosophy from what I previously known, which was very little. Alright, so I chilled and read one chapter. Now I'm about to go and check out the rest of this little trail. I think there's a little deck platform that walks out to the water. So we're gonna go check that out. Sun feels so good, y'all. The water is sparkling. This is so peaceful. Oh God, it's so peaceful. I love feeling the sun on my face. Am I the only one who just loves the way the sun feels? It just feels like wrapped up in a warm cocoon, and you just, I don't know. It raises my vibration and it calms me at the same time. It just like gives me peace and stillness within, and it just feels so good. Sound of the waters rushing up on the rocks. This has been really nice. It's been really, really nice today. Such a perfect day. There's another part of the trail, so I'm gonna go ahead and go check it out. So let's go. So this is just a lovely trail along the water so far. More rock. Love to climb up there, just chill and just like lay out and let the sun just like beam down on me. Like that sounds so good, but let's see if I can do. I just want to lay down and just Oh, yes. This feels so amazing. Oh my God. But that's little Bubba down there, I know that much. Probably in the water. is my life. Oh. Oh, this feels so good. The sun is such an amazing experience. I've ever seen sun right on my third eye. Shine bright like a diamond. Oh yeah. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright tonight. You and I were beautiful like diamonds in the sky. I choose to be happy in nature. In my solitude, it's just me. All right, let's go. It's a nice trail that we got ahead here. Well, y'all, I think I've come to the end of this trail. So I came from all the way from where I was on that rock, about, I don't know, another 10 minutes or so. And here, so these are the trail markings. You just follow those little red markings that you see there. And I came all the way here, and like this is the end of it. I mean, there's a rock here. Does it continue? I don't know, but that's like kind of a big rock to cross over. So I think this is kind of like the end of the trail, but this is a cool spot to hang out. But I think it's getting to a point where the sun is gonna start setting, probably. I don't even know what time it is. Let's see. Let's just see. Let's take a break and see what time it is. Set you guys right there. Alright. Okay, it's 3:58, so it's a couple minutes till 4 p.m. and the sun sets. Okay, not until 6:14, so we've got quite a while. So I think I may chill here for a little bit. There's another walkout over there, but you've already seen the walkout. That's all the way down. I came kind of far from where we were earlier when we went to the little deck, I guess you call it. I don't know what you call it. A deck. This little walkout. Anywho, this is a cool spot. I think I may trail back because there's a lot of other things that I want to see before it gets dark. So I'm just gonna go see, you know, what else is here besides this little trail. So let's go and continue our adventure, and let's see what else that this beautiful park has to offer. This is just so beautiful. Like the way that they're layered. And the texture. I'm just so amused by nature. I find every little thing just beautiful, and I appreciate nature. I feel like it's a part of who we are. Everyone should get back to nature at some point, you know? Really ground themselves. Oh, look at this little covey. I didn't see this earlier. Ever I wanted to just hide out from the world, I would come here, bring a little pillow, good to go. So I came from that way, and I went down and came back, but now I see there's a trail going up, and I'm gonna go up. And maybe this leads back to where I parked. Maybe. But we're gonna make our way up there. Okay, so I came from down there, and at first I thought, oh, all the trail markings are gone when I got to this point. But I looked around, and I don't know if you can see all the way through there. There's a red mark, but it's like up there. So, and I think I parked like up there. So I think I'm gonna try and climb up there and find out. So let's go. See that red mark? I don't know if you can see it. We'll get closer to it in a second. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. See it? You see it? It's right there. Gotta climb over these rocks. I'm up here. Okay, so it's like some steps right here. So these are like steps going up. And there's that red mark I was telling you about. Told you it was there. Told you it was there. Go have faith in me, mate. Oh man, look at this view. Oh y'all, look at. Let me stop breathing in y'all ear for a second though. That's beautiful. You're welcome. I know. And oh, my car is like literally right here, y'all. Not, it's like down, but this is where the parking is. We made it! Tag! Got a little split tree right here. But when I go up here, my car's gonna be like to the right. There's more like cool cracks and crack rocks. So my van is right there, right behind that truck. I don't know if you can see her. So cool. So we went down all the way down that way, and we're coming up over here, and this is where I parked. See Miss peeking around the corner. There he is. There he is. Hey Miss, do you miss me? Oh, 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 that was a really nice hike. So I am gonna get in and just chill until sunset, and just like literally I'm gonna spend here for sunset and just come sit out here and just enjoy it. And then later on I'll have some dinner and I'll just be chilling and hanging out. But this is a really nice day. The weather is so perfect, so perfect. And I'm just so grateful to be out here with Miss, living our free life. 1 mile at a time, y'all, 1 mile at a time. All right, so I'm gonna get in here and get situated, get my hiking shoes off, take my shoes off completely because I just want to be barefoot right now. So let me get my shoes off. Ugh. All right, look down there. Take these socks off too. I actually think I'm going to do my toenails and my nails because they are well overdue. I did a foot bath about a week and a half ago, a really good foot bath, but I didn't repaint my toenails, so they are just clear and my fingers are dirty. I need to clean them and paint them. I do want to do my gel, and I do have my little gel UV light. So I think I'm gonna pull that out and do my nails and toenails, and then when I get hungry I'll have dinner later. But I think I might just have my doors open, let the breeze in, turn on my fan. I've got 2 fans. I have this little USB one that's super handy, and it actually puts off a decent amount if I plug it in, because that would be what I need. So this is, I don't know if I showed you guys in the previous video, but under here, this is my little heater, which I don't need right now because it's fairly warm. But under here is my power source. So, can you see that? So I'm gonna turn it on. Okay, we're still at 100% and I've used it. So I just kind of keep it covered up, but let me first actually plug this in where it goes. Flip it around. And then when you plug it in, you have to push the button of what you're going to use. And then it tells you 99 hours for this little USB fan. So, pop that on. And that puts off a decent amount of air. And I also have that one, but I don't really need it right now. I'm about to just get out of this long sleeve shirt and the pants, and then just like chill and do my manicure, pedicure. And then I think I might have some tea. Oh, so let me first touch back base with you on my 1 month. So again, I mentioned that I'm doing like a 1 month transformation. Like every single day I'm going to be working my body. So in the gym, on these long hikes, outdoor workouts, I'm just really going to be working my body to trim, tighten, and tone. And I'm also going to do like a detox and just kind of cleanse. So I did pick up this Green Side Functional Foods Detox Herbal Tea. It's called Skinny. It's hibiscus fire, and it has a fat burner, boosts metabolism, helps burn calories faster. So I'm going to be using this pretty much every morning, but I think I need to have it in the morning and not at night. I don't know. Well, it's herbal, so I don't think it's gonna like make me stay up because it's an herbal tea. Okay, so I think I'm gonna actually have this, and I'm gonna do my nails, and then I'm probably gonna have my tea and just chill, and then later on I'm gonna have some dinner and just hang out, maybe watch a movie. yeah, I'm just excited just to be out and just to be out in nature. I gotta figure out this needs to go back behind my driver's seat. That's where that needs to go. So let me do that. But first make sure there's no food in here, because that would be horrific. Camera's in there, camera bag, and just the map. Okay, I need that. All right, so yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get changed, and then I'll see you guys back and we'll chat a little bit while I'm doing my nails and toes. So I think I'm just going to be painting my toenails, because I know I'm going to be doing stuff with my hands and I don't want to have to deal with them. So after I do my toenails, I'll just probably re-clean and refile my nails. But I think I'm going to go with this color. It's like one of those instant dries. I was going to pull out my actual gel sets, but I don't think I'm going to do that now because I just don't feel like it. I'm just going to do my hands with the gel, but I'm not going to do my hands today. So I think I'll start with just this and then put like a little gel, not a gel, but a base coat, top coat on, because I don't have that much of this left. So I'm just going to do that for now. And I am also thinking about doing more segments about authenticity. And I want to do that because I have really thought back on my journey and kind of mapped out what I did and how I got through a lot of things and how I start realizing a lot of things and how I began to change a lot of things about my perspective, my paradigm, how I believed. And that continues every single day. But I just really sat down with myself, and I do this pretty regularly, and just kind of reflect. And I definitely recommend just sitting and reflecting, journaling, and just thinking of how you used to be and how you used to think and feel and how you used to believe, and just kind of think back on how you've changed and be proud of yourself for the change. But not only that, but to also look at what you did in order to change, and just kind of see how that pattern has been growing for you, and just make note of like what you're doing, because I think it's vital for the next person, right? Because that person could be dealing with similar things or, you know, negative thought patterns, etc. And you can share that information to help the next person that may be in that position where you were before you self-developed out of that, right? So I have done that. And I want to start just sharing little bits and pieces of what I did so that it can help the next person who may be feeling lost and unsure of themselves and just really want to live authentically and quote unquote, you know, get out of the matrix, out of the rat race, whatever the case may be, or just feel more alive in everything that you do with your life and your life choices. So I've done that, and so I want to start sharing bits and pieces of like my journey and how I've gotten to this point where I'm not looking to anyone to give me any permission to do what I choose to do with my life. A lot of times we are so unsure of ourselves to where we go around asking everyone, what do you think? Do you think I should do this? Do you think I should do that? I never find myself doing that. Unless it's like some sort of creative project or something, you know what I mean? But otherwise, as far as like making choices for my life and what I want to do career-wise, lifestyle-wise, that is all me. And it took a while to do that, because as I mentioned before, I wasn't who I needed to be in order to make those choices. I was still figuring things out and still kind of slowly coming out of that ideal image of, what a working actor should look like and etc. And that wasn't it for me. And that doesn't have to be my path. It does not have to look like what some other successful, actor looks like. And that doesn't have to equal success. Success doesn't have to equal, all the lavish things that everyone is doing and all the, it just doesn't have to look that way. And I think for a while I was falling into that trap. But now I've freed myself. And it feels so good. I really like this color. Let me show you. Let me show you before I mess my toes up. Let's see. Can you see? Right? My first tip that I would like to offer, and hopefully this will be of assistance to someone, anyone, even if it's just one person, that I would advise or guide you to have a sit down with yourself, get out pen and paper, and ask yourself, if I had, sorry. Hello?
Hello, may I speak with Dean?
Who's calling?
I say a prayer every time I'm in your morning light. Not looking down or looking up, I'm looking inside. I take a walk in meditation through your paradise. Let me show you what it means. You say you're never gonna believe all that we.
Alright, so I've decided to cut up my cantaloupe before it ruins and just hope that it's nice and sweet and ready to eat. Oh, and it is. It's so good. Oh yeah. I picked a good one. I was almost afraid that I didn't pick a good one, but I did. pretty good one. It's, so I just want to, it's so good. Why do I need to cut it up? That's good. But that is the sunset, and it looks beautiful, like your eyes on it, just cascading over the water. It's really beautiful. As the sun is going down, I'm just gonna take a moment to say good night, and I hope that you guys enjoyed the experience today of just like checking out this trail and just kind of being in nature and just having some chats, and hopefully that the things that I speak about are helpful to you all, and hopefully I'm encouraging you all, if you are able, to get out and travel, even if it's just a couple hours away from your hometown, and just see a little bit more outside of your normal everyday life. It definitely sparks new ideas. It sparks you it sparks your subconscious mind to kind of really connect with your conscious mind and kind of get you on that path of true authenticity. And that question that I asked you earlier, as you're out in nature taking your walk in your solitude, just ponder on that and just keep pondering on it and just let things kind of come up. And when you feel, well, not when you feel, whenever you get an idea to do something, just jump on it and do it. Trust me, trust me, trust me. Any idea, like, oh, I feel like doing a little project, oh, I feel like going to the store and getting a new nip, whatever it is, whenever that idea comes up, jump on that action. Take action, because it leads you on a road that you're not quite sure if you're thinking about it too much, but it leads you on the path of true authenticity. It leads you on the path of alignment. You align yourself when you are listening to your inner thoughts, and you're in tune and listening to your intuition and just doing what you feel like you want to do. That is what alignment is, and things begin to happen and to come to you, and things that you've been wanting and desiring, they begin to flow your way because you're acting from your true self, and you say, oh, I want to go on a hike, or I want to do this, or I want to do that. Just do it. Trust me, you will thank me in the long run. But in the meantime, just go ahead and subscribe and like the video. Share it with someone else who may be just looking for a little bit of inspiration, looking for a lifestyle change. It doesn't have to be van life or life on the road, but just someone who's looking for a lifestyle change, or just looking for maybe a little bit of some guidance on what to do, where to start when you're trying to change your life. Okay, so appreciate you guys being here, and I'll see you guys on the next video.